Gold Rush Nation, hold on to your diamond hands, because the moment we've all been waiting for is here. XRP, the standard bearer, is about to make you absolutely, unequivocally filthy rich. Ripple is not just playing games anymore. They are moving into the heart of traditional finance, gunning for a U.S. banking license and a Federal Reserve master account. This is not hopium. This is undeniable, absolutely massive news that is going to send XRP into an unbelievable $8 parabolic blast OFF. Mark my words, the time has come, and this could change everything for XRP holders. Make sure to watch this video entirely until the end, because this could change everything for XRP holders. Welcome back to Gold Rush Crypto Daily. It's your host here, absolutely electric with excitement, ready to bring you another high-octane, high-energy, no-holds-barred deep dive into the crypto markets. Today, we're talking about the one, the only, the standard bearer, XRP. We've got mind-blowing news from Ripple directly, revealing their audacious moves into the financial mainstream. This is bigger than big, and it's going to ignite the ultimate bull run for XRP. Let's get straight into this fire. All right, Gold Rush Nation, let's look at the battlefield right now. Bitcoin, the king, is still commanding respect, currently hovering around $109,221. But watch this. Our boy, the standard bearer, XRP, is already reacting to this absolutely massive news. XRP is currently trading at $2.26, up a solid 2.2% over the past day, with its 24-hour peak hitting $2.30. Look at this data here, folks. The trading volume for XRP has already soared by 88% to $5.09 billion. That's renewed market interest. That's whales making moves. And that's just the beginning of what's coming. This is pure, unadulterated bullish momentum. Now, let's start with this absolutely groundbreaking article from Cointelegraph. As you can see in this article, it confirms what we've been speculating about, but now it's official. Ripple has followed Circle in looking to be its own bank after Congress moved ahead with a bill to regulate stablecoin issuers under the national bank regulator. Crypto firm Ripple Labs is applying for a banking license in the U.S., following a similar move by stablecoin issuer Circle Internet Group as crypto firms look to be regulated to deepen ties with traditional finance. They're applying for a banking license, Gold Rush Nation. This is not some small-time move. This is Ripple making a power play, signaling its intent to become a core part of the global financial system. 7. They're not fighting regulation anymore. They're embracing it, bending it to their will, and using it to their advantage. This is strategic genius. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse confirmed on X on Wednesday that the company is applying for a license with the U.S. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC. True to our long-standing compliance roots, Ripple is applying for a national bank charter from the OCC, he wrote. Garlinghouse said if the license is approved, it would be a new and unique benchmark for trust in the stablecoin market, as the firm would be under federal and state oversight, with the New York Department of Financial Services already regulating its Ripple USD, LUST, stablecoin. A new and unique benchmark for trust. Mark my words, this is absolutely massive for institutional adoption. The FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt about regulatory clarity, is evaporating faster than ice in the Sahara. When you have federal and state oversight, it opens the floodgates for the biggest institutions, the deepest pockets, the real whales to jump in. This isn't just about a stablecoin. This is about legitimizing the entire Ripple ecosystem and, by extension, XRP itself. This sets the stage for an unprecedented wave of institutional money into the standard bearer. And it gets even better. Ripple's Garlinghouse added that the company also applied for a master account with the Federal Reserve, which would give it access to the U.S. central banking system. This access would allow us to hold dollar LUST reserves directly with the Fed and provide an additional layer of security to future-proof trust in LUST, Garlinghouse said. A Federal Reserve master account. This is the platinum level, folks, compared to a bank charter's gold. This is direct access to the U.S. central banking system. Think about the implications: direct settlement, real-time stable coin issuance, bypassing traditional banks for core operations. This is the kind of access that few non-banks possess, and Ripple is on the verge of obtaining it. This is a massive, massive validation, a signal to the entire world that Ripple is becoming a global financial powerhouse. Now let's connect this absolutely explosive news to what this means for the price of our beloved standard bearer. Let's dive into this next fascinating article from the Crypto Basic, where well-known XRP advocate Eduardo Farina claims that every XRP conspiracy theory is now playing out in real time. His comments follow Ripple's official confirmation that it has applied for a U.S. national bank charter, something that once seemed unthinkable for a crypto firm, but the XRP community vehemently championed. The approval could confirm Ripple's new status as a federally chartered bank. In addition, it could bring its stablecoin Rlust under direct oversight from the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC. Unthinkable for a crypto firm? We, the Gold Rush Nation, the XRP Army, we always knew. We championed this because we saw the vision, the long game. This isn't a conspiracy theory anymore. It's a living, breathing, money-making reality. Ripple isn't just part of the system, they are becoming the system. Dual licensing, direct Fed access. This isn't just about trust. It's about undeniable, institutional integration that will make Rlust one of the most trusted stablecoins on the market. And when Rlust goes parabolic, guess what else follows? The standard bearer, XRP. Farina believes a time is coming when Ripple will reveal the truth about the escrowed XRP. When that moment arrives, he says, the window of opportunity to accumulate XRP will close for good. You laughed at us. Now you're watching history unfold, he posted, implying that the long-dismissed XRP theories are finally becoming reality. Mark my words, Gold Rush Nation, this is the final warning. The window is closing. This isn't just about a stable coin or banking. This is about the underlying asset, XRP, fulfilling its destiny. The escrow, the deep institutional holdings, the secret handshake with the global financial elite. It's all unfolding before our very eyes. The conspiracy theories are becoming the blueprint for a financial revolution, and XRP is at its absolute core. And now, for the icing on this absolutely massive, delicious cake of bullishness. Let's look at the AI price prediction from Finbold. This is where it gets absolutely insane, Gold Rush Nation. XRP surged sharply on Wednesday, rising from $2.17 to $2.28 and adding more than $6 billion in market cap in under 24 hours. The rally was driven by Ripple's announcement that it has formally applied for a U.S. national banking license, as well as a master account with the Federal Reserve, a move that could position the firm as a regulated crypto-native bank. $6 billion in market cap in under 24 hours. That's the power of this news, folks. That's the anticipation, the beginning of the parabolic move. The market is waking up to the reality that Ripple is not just a crypto company. It's a future financial behemoth. At press time, XRP traded at $2.29, up 5.51% on the day, with 24-hour trading volume soaring 58.47% to $4.63 billion, signaling renewed market interest. The token has now broken toward the upper end of its recent price range, $2.08 to $2.30, and is approaching key resistance levels that, if breached, could validate a breakout. Look at this chart. Breaking towards the upper end of its range, volume exploding, 58% increase. This is a textbook bullish setup. The energy is palpable. Technical signals are also aligning. On the 4-hour chart, XRP is attempting to break through horizontal resistance near $2.30, with a breakout target of $2.55 in sight. The RSI sits just above 63, suggesting strong momentum but not yet overbought, a potentially bullish setup. A breakout target of $2.55 initially. But that's just the start, Gold Rush Nation. That's just the warm-up act. When the RSI is strong but not overbought, it means there's still plenty of gas in the tank for this rocket ship. Momentum isn't just technical. Nasdaq-listed Weebus International revealed this week it secured a $100 million conditional funding deal from Ripple Strategy Holdings to build out a treasury-backed XRP loyalty and payments program, with a $300 million mandate in play. $100 million in funding for an XRP loyalty program. $300 million mandate. This isn't just adoption. This is real-world utility being implemented at an absolutely massive scale. Payments, loyalty, real businesses building on the XRP ledger. This is what we've been waiting for. Meanwhile, Analyst Nate Geraci noted that Ripple's push for bank-level access and the SEC's recent crypto ETF rulings may ultimately clear a path for an XRP spot ETF. The floodgates open once the regulatory framework is ready, he said. An XRP spot ETF. Mark my words, the floodgates are not just opening, they're being blown off their hinges. With banking licenses, Fed access, and now the clear path to an ETF, the institutional money will have no choice but to pour into XRP. So, what does this all mean for our beloved standard bearer? Taking into account Ripple's regulatory push, breakout chart structure, surging volume, rising institutional activity, and the clear path to an ETF, even the AI agrees. ChatGPT estimates XRP will likely trade between $2.48 and $2.65 by July 31, 2025, assuming continued bullish momentum and no adverse macro news. That's just the very near term, Gold Rush Nation. Other experts are far more bullish. We're seeing predictions from highly respected analysts that XRP could hit a minimum target of $6.50 and potentially extend to $8 in July alone. Mark my words, this is the first extension target. If it goes beyond that, we are talking about new all-time highs, price discovery, and absolutely massive wealth generation. The confluence of regulatory clarity, institutional adoption, real-world utility, and explosive technicals is signaling one thing. XRP is going parabolic. 15. We are looking at a breakout from that $2.30 resistance, pushing rapidly towards $2.55, then $3, and then the path clears for that absolutely massive $8 target. The opportunity for accumulation is rapidly diminishing. While the broader market, including Bitcoin, consolidates, XRP is breaking free, fueled by its own incredible fundamental news. It's decoupling, it's showing independent strength, and it's about to lead the charge. This isn't just an altcoin. This is a category of its own, a digital asset designed for the future of finance, and now, being embraced by the very institutions it sought to disrupt. Now, if your heart is pounding with the excitement of what's coming, you know what to do, Gold Rush Nation. Smash that like button, subscribe to Gold Rush Crypto Daily, and make sure those notifications are on so you don't miss a single, crucial update on XRP's parabolic journey. Share this video with every single person you know who needs to be aware of this absolutely massive opportunity. And hey, once you're done here, dive into our other content, because we're always bringing you the hottest insights in crypto. This is not financial advice, but I am telling you, with every fiber of my being, with absolute confidence, that the standard bearer is about to fulfill its destiny. The compliance routes, the Fed access, the banking license, this is the ultimate stamp of approval. The market dynamics are shifting, the whales are making their move, and we are on the verge of the biggest XRP rally in history. We're talking about going absolutely parabolic and seeing XRP at $8 in the very near future. Mark my words. Again, please remember, this is not financial advice. The crypto market is highly volatile, and you should always conduct your own thorough research and consult with a financial professional before making any investment decisions. But based on everything we're seeing, the future for XRP is looking absolutely brilliant. That's all for today, Gold Rush Nation. Get ready, stay sharp, and prepare for the absolutely massive, parabolic blast-off that is coming for XRP. I'll see you in the next one. Let's get this crypto.